Okay, so I finally figured out how to add the audio directly to the video here. So and also I've got people coming over right now, so if I mess up any, oh well, I'm just gonna upload this one directly. Anyhow, so yeah, what I've noticed most people do when I watch the videos and my mouse is not working is they'll just see this and okay, this is what I am, and that's all they'll do. And yeah, no, 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 no. See, what you want to do once you get these results is click on your trace regions, and this is all that I am, according to AncestryDNA. And okay, so you get this. Yeah, the translucent colors are what you are mostly, and the ones in colored circles are your trace regions or ones you have like a tiny bit of DNA from. Okay, so what you can do once you get these is you can click any of these to learn more about the place. So let's click on Europe West because that is a broad range, and I'm nearly 50% that. Okay, you can read about the places, and I'm also doing something else while I do this, so yeah, for the random pauses. So it's primarily located in, sorry, Belgium, France, Germany, blah blah, all that right there. And that does match up pretty much with what I know about my ancestry. I know I'm French, German, and the rest, I don't know. England. It's also in England, so that explains I've got most of my things from here instead of just in England or Great Britain, I guess. Read about it, scroll down for each. You can do this for each and every place, even if you don't have DNA from it. And genetic diversity. So it's going to be really quick because I'm trying to do 15 things at once here. And learn about other regions that have DNA in common with that place. So yeah, Great Britain has a lot in common. Or is that Great Britain or England? Yeah, Great Britain. The population history. There. And the history of the places in general. And I'm trying to look at a map here. Oh, here we go. And Celtic intermittent tribes, more maps, more history. And I know I'm scrolling really fast, but I'm trying to get this done here. So English Kingdom, blah blah blah, more maps, more history. A lot of maps and history and things about the people. And scroll back up. And yeah, this is mostly what this is here, the ethnicity estimate. And okay, so I'm going to show all regions to let you know what all they test for. I think Ancestry is more specific than 23andMe because on 23andMe I have like Western African and North African DNA, and that's all it tells me. This one breaks it down into Senegal. I don't know about where's that at. On this, yeah, so it's Western Africa. I don't know where my Northern African ancestry would show up on Ancestry if at all. But yeah, this is this one. Go ahead and scroll down through here. I'll show you what this one is. And same thing, basically history, some pictures, a little bit about the people, and history, and yeah, and you can do that for every one of them. And because I'm making this for my sister, I'm going to go ahead and show her what she should get a good deal of. If I can find it. Where do you go? There you go. My sister is my half-sister, and she is, according to her family tree, about a quarter Japanese. Now, with recombination, you can Google that. It might not be exactly 25%, and that's perfectly fine because, well, you inherit half your DNA from your mother and half from your father, and your mother does the same. The DNA is not. She's not gonna. Your parent isn't exactly gonna give you 25% of their of your grandma and 25% of your grandpa. The DNA recombines so that you can technically be more grandpa than grandma, and genetically at least. So if your results aren't exactly 25%, that's perfectly normal. It should be roughly 25%. So here we go. This is what Japan would look like in terms of this test, and several other places, obviously, because that is a wide range. Like Europe West, kind of a wide range here. It'd be nice if they could break it down more, but people traveled even back then, so yeah, there's a lot of this genetic intermingling, I guess. So can't exactly break it down into specifics. At least not yet. Maybe one day. And that's basically what that is. So, yeah. And my phone is dinging. Where's my thingy at? I'm sharing somewhere. I don't know where my thingy is. Come on. What? It says I'm sharing my screen, but where's it at? There we go. Okay. Do this. Ew, that's a weird angle. So yeah, this matches up mostly with what I was told about my family tree. And sorry, I'm trying to do a map thing for my family to avoid traffic. Yeah, I was told by my mom that we are, they text me, mostly off. Okay. That we were, I think, German, Irish, maybe Scottish, and Italian, and I think that was mostly it, because my mom didn't know either. My mom was raised by other relatives who didn't really know, and I look like I'm wearing a fan as a hat. Oh well. Sorry. And on my dad's side, well, my parents divorced when I was 7 years old, and it wasn't what do you spend like the school year with your mom and summers with your dad and split holidays? No, my parents divorced, and we split families entirely. Like I have not seen my dad's side since I was 7 years old, or 7 or 8 when they divorced. And this is before the days of the internet, at least that easily accessible internet. So I had no contact at all, maybe a little bit, but then it just kind of went away. So, exit. Sorry, my family's asked my exit to get off of it. I just told them, but whatever. Yeah, so stop telling me USB device not recognized. I'm in a hurry here. Yeah, so all I knew about my dad's side was my last name and what little information was in my baby book, which was my dad's mom's parents, I think. And maybe was there anything? I don't know if there's anything about my dad's side, but yeah. So I had to wait until I was like around 18, 19 to be able to find my dad's address and mail him to learn about this sort of thing. It's kind of complicated, but long story short, yeah, my mom used to joke that my dad was part Apache because of his temper. Yeah, when you try to make racial jokes like that, little 9-year-old kids like me aren't going to get it. So I thought I was like part Native American for the longest time. I thought I was part Apache because that's what my mom told me. And little kid me did not realize that was a joke on his temper. Which, I mean, I understand where the joke is coming from, but it didn't work. No, Mom, no. Yeah. Anyhow, so, I don't know what that was about. But I did find some stories online when doing my ancestry online that I have Cherokee ancestry. Apparently that was wrong, or it was so far back I didn't inherit anything from it. So yeah. But yeah, this basically matches with what I found in my research that I've done. The Italian one, ironically, my mom always thought the Smith family was Italian, despite no evidence whatsoever that have not traced the Smiths out of the state of Georgia. So I don't know where that comes from, but apparently I actually am part Italian, but I don't think it's from the Smith family. I think I'm thinking they were either like a German or English. I don't know why, but that's the vibe I get. So I am almost at 10 minutes. I'm just going to go because I've got my family coming over and I got to get this uploaded. And if you have any questions or if I need to clarify anything, let me know. I'm talking really fast, but I got to go. Bye. And again, mouse doesn't work. Let's stop this here. Why am I recording that? I don't need to do that. This recording with the camera and another camera kind of trips me up. And it's gonna pop up approaching free recording limit. So I gotta move this. Okay, stop.